sushi, and similar to pronounce as sushi. It's just my Chinese name. In Chinese, it's called Bei Tong. That means it's really sad and really heartbroken. The time is when my grandma passed away last year. So I was still in Hong Kong and doing my study, but I'm by myself. And then I just sitting in the bus and then I just can cry out. Yeah, I was doing internship that time, so I get off and sitting in the bus way back home. And from no reason, no similar scene, it just somehow gets to my mind and just cry out. And because it was breaking news for me and it comes very sudden, that is the only time and the first time that I realized what is the sadness in this world called. And all those breakup stories, just nothing for me. My grandmother, she's, how should I say, like she's a very caring people. My mom always say I look like her, skinny and long fingers, those kind of features. I remember when I was like 5 years old, one time she has to go back to Shenzhen where my cousin was living. So she left me and she need to take the train, and I was just crying until I got home and eating, I still crying. And my mom shouted at me because for her, she doesn't understand like why I'm crying. I didn't even know. But I still remember that scene, like it's like when I was just 5. I don't know, I just feel like she's leaving. I don't want her to leave. I don't want her to leave to go to, I don't know. I just want her to stay with me. I never say like I love you to her, never, until the time that she's on the bed, and I didn't even realize she's so sick because it just comes very sudden, and my parents didn't tell me because they're afraid that I will be, cannot handle it, cannot take it when I'm alone in Hong Kong. So I went back my hometown and saw her in hospital. It's totally different from 2 weeks ago that I saw her, and she cannot speak anything, and all the tubes on her throat, and she can hear me. Her brain is very clear, understand everything, but she just cannot talk, and she's suffering so badly. And I know she's just waiting for me to go back, and then she just. So I go back visit her and tell her that I'm gonna visit grandpa. I said I will come back to see you again at night, and then she passed at the night that I just go back. Yeah, I think so. This is the time that I really feel sadness. It's much like about death or about families, and that's much away from what you feel experience in your work, in your in anything, with your boyfriend. Yeah. Happy end is maybe I know how much I care about my families. People all writing about these articles, right? And like you guys getting about writing articles, tell people how important that like carpe diem, like you living in the moment. So you should, say love or do caring the people who around you right now. People know this, but never do. So that's why I chose to take a break for myself and also for the time that I can spend with my families. Really stay with them for those past like 5 months. And then right now I'm getting to restart. Yeah, so right now I come back to Hong Kong and looking for a job. So people maybe can just really think about they really do it, like not just by realizing that.